All right, let's jump right in. Today, we're talking about something that almost every ambitious professional deals with, but nobody really talks about it. I'm talking about our gut health. How did digestive discomfort somehow become this weird, silent badge of honor in the corporate world? We're going to unpack exactly why this is happening and, more importantly, what it's really costing you.
I mean, how many times have you heard this? Maybe not in these exact words, but something like it, right? You're in the office kitchen, and one person's like, "Oh, my acidity is acting up again." And someone else chimes in, "Tell me about it. The 3 p.m. bloat is real." And what do? We just nod. We accept it. It's just become the background noise of our work lives.
But hang on a second. We really need to stop and ask ourselves a serious question here. Just because this stuff is common, does that actually make it normal? Or have we all just sort of agreed to live in this state of constant low-grade misery that's secretly tanking our health and, our performance at work? And this is really the heart of the problem, isn't it? We're conditioned to just push through. Ignore those signals your body is screaming at you. We've somehow convinced ourselves this is a sign of discipline, of focus. But what if that so-called strength is actually making us weaker from the inside out?
So you gotta ask, how did we even get to this point? Well, it's definitely not by accident. Turns out there are some pretty powerful forces at play, things that are practically teaching us to ignore our own bodies. Let's break down the 3 main reasons this has become so, normal.
Okay, so first up, you've got the nonstop treadmill of hustle culture. Then there's that constant low-level stress that's just always there. And finally, the big one, social comparison. I mean, if everyone around you is dealing with the same thing, it kind of stops feeling like a problem, doesn't it?
And this is where things get really interesting. Check this out. It's all about how we define discipline. Hustle culture tells you that scarfing down a sandwich in 5 minutes flat between meetings, that's peak efficiency. But then you have ancient wisdom like Ayurveda, which has a totally different perspective. It doesn't call it discipline, it calls it what it is, destruction. Pushing past your body's basic needs isn't strength, folks. It's straight-up self-sabotage.
Which leads us right into stress. Think about it. Most of us are eating our lunch in a full-on fight-or-flight mode. You're staring at your laptop, you're scrolling through emails, you're thinking about that next deadline. When you're in that state, your body literally cannot prioritize digestion. It just can't. So that expensive, super healthy salad you bought, your body isn't getting much from it. Stress is like the ultimate roadblock for nutrients.
And then there's the social proof piece. It's so powerful. When your whole team is groaning about the post-lunch brain fog or popping antacids like candy, the problem just vanishes. It goes from being a personal health red flag to just a weird office quirk. But let's be real. A problem that everyone has is still a problem.
Okay, so what's the actual damage here? What's the real cost? Because trust me, this is about way more than just feeling a little bloated or uncomfortable. Ignoring your gut has a direct, and I mean measurable, impact on the very thing we're all working so hard for: high performance.
Now, to really get this connection, we're going to borrow a really cool concept from Ayurveda. It's called the Agni, which translates to our digestive fire. The best way to think about it is like an engine. It's what takes the food you eat and turns it into energy, mental clarity, and just vitality. When that fire is burning bright, you're unstoppable. But when it's weak, everything just kind of sputters out.
Just look at the difference here. It's pretty stark. On one side, you have strong Agni, stable energy, clear thinking. You're on your game. But on the other side, weak Agni. And, does any of this sound familiar? That feeling of being tired even after you've slept for 8 hours? The brain fog that just won't lift? Or being that person who always gets sick when something's going around the office? The connection it's right there. It's undeniable.
And this is the vicious cycle that a weak gut traps you in. You're not getting real energy from your food, so what do? You reach for caffeine to get that artificial spike. But what happens after a spike? A crash, a deep crash. And that just makes you reach for more caffeine, and you're stuck on this roller coaster that only goes one place, straight to burnout.
So here's the absolute crucial takeaway. Your gut is, for all intents and purposes, a second brain. When your digestion is off, it's not just a physical thing, it's a cognitive thing. It directly attacks the very skills you need to be good at your job, your focus, your ability to make sharp decisions, your creativity, all of it.
Okay, I know what some of you are probably thinking right now. But wait, I eat really clean. I buy all the organic stuff, I take my supplements. And look, I get it. But this is one of the biggest traps high achievers fall into. So it's time we talk about the healthy food fallacy.
I really want you to let this next idea sink in for a second, because it's a game changer. It's not about the food itself. It's about digestion. You could be eating the most perfect, nutrient-packed superfood on the planet, but if your body can't actually break it down and absorb those nutrients, it's literally worthless to you.
Let's put it in a super simple equation. You are not what you eat. You are what you digest. Without that strong digestive fire, that healthy meal is just passing through. It's not actually nourishing you. And take a look at this. This chart shows you exactly what's happening. When your digestion is weak, just look at how much of the good stuff is being completely wasted. All those vitamins, that protein, those minerals, poof, gone. You could be spending a fortune on the best food and supplements, but your body is only getting like 10% of the benefit. It's wild. Okay, so we've laid out the problem. We get that the stakes are high. Now for the good part. What do we do about it? The solution. And it all kicks off with a really fundamental shift in how we even think about digestion.
Here's the mindset shift we all need to make. We have to take digestion out of the fluffy lifestyle or wellness box in our brains and put it exactly where it belongs, right at the center of our performance strategy. This isn't a soft topic. This is a hardcore asset for your career.
And the best part? You can start optimizing this system today. It just takes a few small shifts in your awareness. So, number 1, respect your hunger. When your body says it's time to eat, listen, don't just power through. Number 2, prioritize mealtime. Seriously, block it out in your calendar like it's a meeting with your CEO. 3, stop eating when you're stressed. Just step away from the desk. Even 10 minutes makes a world of difference. And finally, number 4, start measuring it. Add, how does my gut feel today to your daily checklist, right next to finish that report.
Because here's the bottom line, plain and simple. You cannot hustle your way out of a weak gut. It might work for a week, maybe a month, but not in the long run. Real, sustainable success, the kind of career where you're not just surviving, but actually thriving, is built on a solid foundation. And that foundation, it's your physical energy and your mental clarity, both of which come directly from your gut.
So I'm going to leave you with a question to chew on. Take an honest look at your daily habits, at what you call discipline. Is it actually building you up? Is it making you stronger, more resilient, better at what you do? Or is it slowly, silently breaking you down from the inside? Really think about it. Because the answer, well, it could change everything. Thanks so much for tuning in.